Hi, I'm Gina Buell. I'm a 6th-generation restaurateur, and I've got a passion for food, service, and people. Join me while we explore the taste of Lake. Here we are at the Renaissance Building with Daniel DiVinanzo, this gorgeous building. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, as you said, it's called the Renaissance. The building was built in 1924 by the Drawdy family, and it was named the Dora Hotel after the daughter, Dora Drawdy. It continued for many, many decades as the Dora Hotel. And actually, when we go up to the 3rd floor, you'll see actually the layout of the original hotel rooms. Oh, wow. And kind of, it still captures the splendor of the original building.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
What do we have down here?
Well, the building was purchased in 1924 by a developer out of Miami. Mm-hmm. And even though they were remote, they had a vision for the building to go ahead and open the 1st floor to retail, mm-hmm. and to essentially create this breezeway which joins us to Dora, to the Dora Avenue alleyway, I think it's called. Okay. And it's a nice connection. There's a parking lot to the rear of the building, and then of course you can move on down to other businesses and the lake. Okay. The nice thing is that they really had some foresight when they did the renovation. They did a real good job in that, as you can see, it's wide open, shops to either side. But the interesting part is it felt kind of closed in. So what they did is they figured out a way to cut these openings to connect the 2nd floor to the building. And actually there was a little bit of structural work that had to happen. But when we get up to the 2nd floor, you'll see how it all connected and tied in. And we'll get to visit one of the restaurants up there also. Oh,
I can't wait.
So our anchor tenants, which is really nice, and of course you see the wood doors. Those doors actually bifold close. And then to either side, we have the Estate Jewelry Company. Mm-hmm. David Burnt has been downtown for 14 years. And of course, Amy Sellers Art Gallery. And all you gotta do is Google her and you'll see everything.
This is absolutely fabulous. I just brought all of my end of the year teachers' gifts here. They're fabulous. So you have to go check her out. Let's go into Amy, come on. Here we are in Amy's store. She has the most interesting, this jewelry is fabulous, and she does these are all her paintings. So Amy, can you tell us a little bit about the building?
Well, you're standing in the most historic building in downtown Mount Dora, because this used to be called the Dora Hotel. And in this grand entrance here, this is where the people would come and buy their tickets and go to the front desk. Mm-hmm. In the back of the hallway there, that was where the people that owned the building resided. That was their homestead. Oh, wow. When you go up the stairs, there's 2 different levels where they would go to their rooms. Mm-hmm. And when you go downstairs, now it's the Frog and Monkey Restaurant and Pub. Mm-hmm. Well, that used to be where the horse and buggies would pull up and drop their guests off.
That is so neat. That is so neat. So you were telling me this?
This is a working lighthouse that's in downtown Mount Dora. Mm-hmm. And if you walk just just around the corner there, you'll see this is the famous Shamrock building that used to be the old bank. So this is the Lakeside Inn, which is actually the oldest and most historic inn in all of Florida.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you did all of these
I
paintings.
did. This is what it looks like in the two major events every single year. We get over 500,000 people that flock to town to come to the Arts Festival and the Crafts Festivals. So you'll have hundreds and hundreds of booths.
And when are those two events?
February and October.
February and October. Well, I will be coming down in February and October. This is great.
Thank you.
So the building, as I said, was renovated in 1994. And in the last year, we have, if you want to think of it, we've essentially done kind of a major upgrade. Replacing light fixtures, painting, doing some much needed maintenance that needed to happen to the building. The exterior painting was probably the biggest feat here. It actually took us 4 months. We had a 60-foot lift here. We had to build scaffolding. We had a crew of painters. It was a real event. The building had to be pressure washed, repairs made, primed, cleaned. Yes, ma'am.
Is this the original staircase?
This is actually the original staircase from the lobby up to the second floor.
Wow.
This is Rafiki. And Rafiki is actually a pretty extraordinary story. And they almost deserve their own show because this is a very dedicated group, a charitable group. They are located out of Eustis, Florida, and they actually manage children's and women's camps in Africa in 5 countries.
Wow.
And they have a store here at the Renaissance. And these items are handmade and they're brought over and they get excellent support here, so much support that they have a hard time keeping up with providing inventory from the women. And these are women, it's an opportunity for them to derive an income so that they can help their families and help their children. And all I can say to everybody is, if you hear about Rafiki, go online. It is an incredible opportunity to have a reaching hand and a really, really valid work. One of the unique characteristics of the building is that we have 3 restaurants. And the food venues are all diverse. One of them, and you'll meet George Bracamonte of Mr. Cebiches. It's authentic Peruvian cuisine. It does an excellent job. And then, of course, we have Lisa here at the Breezeway Cafe. And she does a fine job. Of course, she has help. And this is where you can go and get that unique sandwich. And
Great.
You'll have an opportunity to meet her more. And then downstairs, as I already mentioned, is the Frog and Monkey restaurant.
Wow. So this is the 3rd floor.
Yes.
It's like walking back into a 1920s hotel.
Yes. And actually, the configuration of the doors in the rooms
Are the same as they
are
were?
exactly as they were originally.
Daniel, these are all the original hardwood floors.
These absolutely are hard pine, original to the building, and as a matter of fact, on the 3rd floor, every single floor is still hard pine.
That's fabulous. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to meet George.
Yes, he's a lot of fun. He's very passionate about his food. And I'm just going to tell you quickly how he became a tenant here. I had heard he was looking potentially for a spot to move into downtown Mount Dora. He was in Mount Dora, but he was on Old 441. I guess you'd consider that north or west.
I'm gonna step out of frame.
Anyway, so what happened is, I'm like, okay. So I went to his restaurant, and immediately I noticed, even though it was old, it was clean. I did not tell him what I was there for, but I said, hey, I'd like a dish. And he made me this incredible dish. It was so good, I actually felt healthier eating. I mean, it was that memorable to me.
Wow.
And it was a cream sauce of some sort with this unique flavor, and it was all vegetables, and with some pasta. It was just spectacular. And then I told him who I was and that I had this space on the 2nd floor of the Renaissance. So he came and looked at the space, and all I can tell you is after a couple months of planning and permitting and drawings, and then a lot of work, he's here now, and he's been here for, I think it's been 4 months, and he's doing a great job.
Well, thank you so much for telling me about that. I can't wait to go try his food. Let's go see what's going on in Mr. Ceviche.
I'm always hungry for Mr. Ceviche. Let's go.
here we are upstairs with George Bracamonte, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his restaurant, Mr. Ceviche.
Well, thank you for having me over here.
It's
And,
our pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to show some that I enjoy every day when I cook and I talking about Peru, my cuisine and my culture and everything about Peru.
Well, that is wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit about what we have here?
Yes, it's a drink. We call this kind of drink chicha morada.
Chicha morada.
Chicha morada.
Okay, can you tell me about it?
Of course. It is about purple corn.
Purple corn.
It is unique. It's growing in Peru and is one of the most important drinks. It's like when you drink a lemonade.
Really?
Yes, in Peru, in every tables, in all the restaurants, we used to drink the chicha morada. And it's very peculiar way to cook because we mix the flavors.
Oh, really? What kind of flavors?
It is boiled, the purple corn, with pineapple,
Uh-huh.
with cinnamon,
Cinnamon?
with cloves.
Cloves?
Cloves.
Cloves. Okay, cloves.
And then we add lemon juice.
Lemon juice. Okay, I'm going to give it a try here.
Of course.
Wow, that's really good.
It is.
That's
is good.
and it's medicinal as well.
Well, yes. Everybody's talking about this one. It's included in the description in Google because they say that the chicha morada have when this clean your arteries
Your arteries.
and if you have high blood pressure,
Uh-huh.
it is help you to drop off.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So that is the magic things about the Peruvian cuisine because most of the things that we cook, it is involved always some healthy things for you.
Really? So, okay. So tell me about your menu here. What are the things that you find your guests really enjoy?
Oh, I have first to start to tell you that I am living in United States in Mandora 15 years ago.
Really? You came to
Yes.
Mount Dora 15 years ago?
Yes, and I cook. And I was in charge of many of the kitchens around Mandora.
Okay.
And before, when I used to live in Peru, I got my own restaurant. When I was here, my project always have to be again in the restaurant.
Tell me about your entrees.
We are the master on the ceviche. Everybody knows. Most of the people, when they coming in, they told me, I eat ceviche. Where? I ask always, and they told me, Caribbean, Spain. Well, I have to tell them that the one that they eat is not a ceviche.
Okay.
It is a salad. The real ceviche is made in the coast of the Ocean Pacific, from Chile till Japan. They are the only ones that make it ceviche. Every country have a different kind of ceviche. But the best ceviche that we were classified, one of the best ceviches in the world, was by some kind of event that is made in England. They qualified the Peruvian ceviche, the best ceviche.
As the best ceviche in the world.
And it's wonderful, let me tell you. Many people, when they coming in, I let you know that they are ready to eat some excellent, marvelous ceviche. The first time they have to do this, you know, they have a little concerns about it. They can't believe it. But when they start to eat the ceviche and they finish, they can say many things, but they coming back for my ceviche.
For your ceviche.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your an entree, just the entrees that your special entree.
Well,
Yes,
I got two in my mind.
Okay,
One is the steak,
the steak.
that is a tenderloin, because before I got the sirloin steak, but I have too many complaints. and I decide to upgrade. I don't like the complaints.
No, we don't like complaints from residents. We like to make our guests
To
happy,
make,
don't we?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
we
true.
do, we do.
So I changed and I put it the tenderloin. No more problems. Lomo saltado. It is a wonderful version of the fusion cuisine. It is the lomo is cut in the place like a fingers, and we saute in the wok.
You saute
The lomo in the wok, and we flame it. Natural, not with cognac or something like that.
Okay.
Natural.
Yeah.
And then we add the vegetables. That is only tomato, yellow pepper, and onion, red onion. And we use a couple other sauce that we put it in there. And then the last part is the demi-glace, just a couple drops of demi-glace. And it's going on top of the portion of French fries.
Really?
And it's a spectacular dish that everybody enjoys.
That sounds fabulous. I can't
Yes.
wait to taste that. So tell me who this little guy is.
When I cook over here, I need not only the passion, I need some emotions.
Some emotions.
And it's nothing better than my first grandchildren.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
see. What are we going to do now?
All right. I would like to tell you that the food that we are ready to do, it is lomo saltado and the Peruvian paella.
And the Peruvian paella. I'm so excited. Look at all these beautiful fresh ingredients. How are so vibrant.
The Peruvian paella is cooked a little more slow than the lomo saltado, so I prefer to wait a little bit. This is the way that we cook. Sometimes I have to wait for her a little bit until she's almost done the prep and the pat, and then I start to do my lomo. This is something that is add a flavor. We use
Goya.
sazon
That's all.
to add, to pick it up, to make
Right.
a plus. All right. I believe so. That now,
So you just put your seafood in there?
yes. She make the aderezo, the mix of
Right.
flavors, and then
Add.
she add that one.
And then we add the seafood.
Yes, correct.
Oh, that was look at that.
And all the flavor about the seafood and everything is in there, because she put it also a concentration of fish and seafood. Now, like every dish when you cook, it's take a time. We are not doing fast food.
Right.
We cook.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. My time.
Oh.
Mine is faster. I'm sorry?
You added the demi glaze?
No. Every sauce have a time when I cooking. Every sauce. First, I put the onion and the peppers. Then I put a little juice. This is my trick.
Good. Okay. Off there.
This is yellow pepper.
Okay.
The pepper is come also from Peru. Its flavor is not spicy. Let me see. Just give me 1 second. It is almost done.
Okay.
So we add the tomato. and flavor. Cilantro. We love the cilantro, you know. In South America, cilantro is the mi glacé is the last, is how you say, is the touch at the end to the cuisine. I put the French fries over here, very simple, and on top.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
You got over here the lomo saltado. That is done. In her case, she's done also. She only dry a little bit the rice. We call this one salsa de cebolla. Salsa de cebolla. Salsa de cebolla.
What were you marinating that in?
We just put it salt, pepper, lemon juice. Lemon juice, not vinegar.
I thought you were going to say vinegar.
Everything that we use over here, include the ceviche, is with a regular key lime. In Peru,
Very
they,
nice presentation.
yes.
Beautiful presentation on both.
All of them. Okay, time to eat.
Time to eat. Yay! Okay, so we have your paella,
The lomo,
the lomo,
And the ceviche.
That is the most gorgeous ceviche I think I've ever seen. And the paella is fabulous. This is one of my favorites. I mean, this is fantastic.
I appreciate it.
Mm, mm, mm.
And the ceviche have a little,
Let me try the ceviche. Oh my goodness,
it's good.
that sauce is incredible. It's
Yes.
so good.
No,
Fresh,
you-
and it's just, you can just, the flavors and you really taste that
tiger milk.
The
The tiger milk is so important on this ceviche because, you know, it put the plus in the flavor.
This is the best ceviche I've ever tasted. It really is. Thank you so much
I
for sharing
appreciate
your
it.
culture with me today.
Thank you for
sharing your
coming in.
restaurant. It's absolutely fabulous.
I
I
appreciate it
can't
a
wait
lot.
to bring my family back.
Please,
So
I
nice
take
meeting
care
you.
on you.
Oh, I know you will. It's so nice meeting you.
Very
Thank you
nice
so
to
much.
meet you also.
Okay.
I appreciate it a lot.
We'll see you guys later.
Have a wonderful day.
And now we're going to head to the breezeway. When we walked through with Daniel, we heard about the Breezeway Cafe, and here we are with Lisa Vance. Nice to meet you, Lisa.
Pleasure's here.
Well, look at all this fabulous stuff. I cannot wait to taste it. Tell me a little bit about how you ended up here in the Renaissance.
Well, actually, started off in a food truck. We still own the food truck, and it was a stepping ground for us to be at the cafe or have the cafe here. We actually shared this spot with an antique dealer when we first
This
came
spot?
in. Yes, and we are catering to go only, and people can grab their sandwiches they need out.
Okay.
They since then have left. We are able to
Expand. So Lisa, tell me a little bit about your food.
Well, today right here we have our ham deli. It's our hand-carved deli ham sandwich.
That looks fabulous.
Yes, it is fabulous. Every sandwich is fabulous. Every sandwich is hand-carved. Every sandwich comes on homemade bread here at the Breezeway. We always use fresh ingredients at the Breezeway. So you could come here any day of the week and find something different in our deli case. It could be beer can chicken. We could have prime rib.
Wow.
We always have the hand-carved turkey and ham. We actually have a sandwich named after the building, the Renaissance Club, that has our hand-carved turkey, bacon, lettuce. It is a triple stack sandwich. It is a wonderful sandwich to come in and try.
So tell me a little bit about because you've got soups here as
Oh my
well.
God, our soups. I have a chef making our soup every day here at the Breezeway, and it is awesome.
Well, so you started on a food truck and
Yeah.
then moved here.
Yep, we actually still own the food truck. It was an actually good stepping ground here for the Breezeway. And one thing led to another, and with all of our good home cooking.
Your guests just love it.
They love it.
They love it.
People are surprised when they come into the breezeway, actually. Yep.
So, and are all of these things on your wall available every day?
Yes, they are. Absolutely. Every day.
Well, Lisa, I can't wait to taste your sandwiches. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
meeting with me today.
It was a
All
pleasure.
right. Okay, so now we're gonna head to the Frog and the Monkey Pub. I can't wait to see it. Let's go. The Frog and the Monkey is located in the bottom floor of the Renaissance Building. Today, it's a local favorite hangout with over 40 craft beers and a full menu. In the early 1900s, when this building was a hotel, this is where the carriages were stored. Well, today we've had a really busy day. We did the entire Renaissance Building. We did Mr. Cebiches, the Breezeway Cafe, and the Frog and the Monkey. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, get out and get a taste of Lake. For more Taste of Lake, be sure to log on to visitlakeflorida.com to learn more about other great dining options in Lake County. Beautiful.
It is beautiful. For every grandfather, we found beautiful. Every grandchildren.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you said that you're... Man, we've had a busy day today. We did the whole Renaissance Building. We did Mr. Ceviche. We did, I forgot the last second, the Breezeway. Ready? Man, today we had a busy day. We did the entire Renaissance Building. We did the Monkey and the Frog and Monkey. Well, today we've had a really busy day. We did the entire,